Hey guys, if you are watching this video, that means that you have not turned in your Unit 1 benchmark, and this video is going to show you where to access the materials you need, as well as some hints on how to get it done. So when you're on My Schoology, go ahead and open up the Unit 1 folder, open up Week 4. We're going to be using folders Thursday and Friday. The assignment itself can be found under Thursday's folder, so that would be a good place to start. Go ahead and open up the assignment, Unit 1 benchmark, and it'll look something like this. Start by filling in those 3 background questions. The first 2 are level 1 questions, which means the answers are easily found on Google. So if you forgot what the Bill of Rights is, you could type that in to Google on a separate tab and Google will tell you the answer. You could copy and paste those answers into your document for those level 1 questions. The last background question is a level 3 question, which means there's no right or wrong answer as long as you explain your answer. So it's asking your opinion. Currently, schools have the power to limit a student's freedom of speech if it substantially disrupts the school environment. What they mean by substantially disrupts the school environment is that it's impossible to learn. Do you believe a Snapchat or text message can disrupt the school environment? Explain your answer. And you would just say yes, no, or maybe. As long as you explain your answer, you're going to get full points. The next part, you're going to be doing some research using a current event posted on Schoology. U.S. teens Snapchat rant reaches the Supreme Court in free speech case. So you can go ahead and open up that article. As you read, you're going to be recording some evidence. You're going to be looking for reasons why the school said it was fair to punish the student, reasons why the student says it was unfair that she was punished by the school. If that seems a little tricky for you, go ahead and use these links on Schoology. Read Aloud Part 1, Read Aloud Part 2. Read Aloud Part 1 is going to help you with this column right here. Read Aloud Part 2 will help you with this column over here. In those videos, I literally just read the article out loud and give you some hints and tell you what to write in these columns. Last thing that you need to do is go ahead and write a claim. Your claim is going to be a complete sentence that answers this question. What limitations, if any, should there be on the freedom of speech at school? And you're going to go ahead and use the Friday folder under week 4 to help you out. I have a whole video that kind of tells you how to do the My Opinion section. You could also just read through this PDF right here. So here are some examples of how to answer that question in a complete sentence. You could say there should be some limitations to the freedom of speech at school, which means that students have the freedom to say almost anything, but there are still some things that are off limits, like maybe threats or bullying. You could also say for your claim, there should be no limitations to the freedom of speech at school. So that would mean that students could say whatever they wanted and they could not get in trouble by the school. Your claim could also say there should be a lot of limitations to the freedom of speech at schools. That would mean the school would have a lot of control on telling you what you're allowed to say. So go ahead and use whichever one you most agree with for your claim. So just one sentence. You're going to explain your answer in this 3 pieces of evidence part. So make sure you have 3 reasons why you chose your claim. So if you said there should be some limitations to the freedom of speech at school, you might include 2 examples of things students shouldn't be saying at school, and then maybe 1 example, possibly using the research from that current event of things students should be allowed to say where the school couldn't punish them for what they say. And then the last part is just the rubric. That's my homework. If you guys have any questions, you can always call or text that Google Voice phone number 304-853-0426, message me on Schoology, or send me an email. See you later.